Howdy everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to the Card Dungeon. So we are starting my 7 o'clock live. We got about 5 minutes here just to get ourselves set up. And we're going to start us off with a card trick just as people come in. Obviously I haven't done lives very consistently since last year because things change and the channel changes and time goes on. But as we get better at performing, we hope to actually incorporate more live action stuff. Oh, live action. I don't know. So whoever shows up, great. Let's switch it over to close-up mode. This is a nice little trick that we pretty much came up with yesterday. So hope you guys enjoy it. It's a 4-of-a-kind production. So to start us off, we're just going to go through the cards just like this. And we can actually afford to go slow because we're just looking for the bottom card. Yeah, the bottom card is the Ace of Spades. So let's take our cups here. We're going to put one right on top of there like that. Very nice. Now we're going to give the deck a simple cut. Okay? And we're going to have one card flip itself over. Now that's not quite yet. Hold on a second. Okay? We're looking for the mate to this card, but the card that's going to flip over is just going to help us find it. So let's go through here, and like magic, we actually have a card way down here towards the bottom, apparently, that is the 6 of Spades. So what that means is we actually have to count 6 cards down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this should be 6. So let's see how well that went. Okay. So if we've got a pair over there, and remember this is a production, right? So this card is going to help us find the other pair. All we got to do is just rub it on the arm. See if we can keep it on frame here. And there we go. Oh, it looks like we do have some 7s. This is not an ace. Well, let's see if we can do something here like this. Yeah, it actually becomes 2 7s. Now, if those are the 2 black 7s, then yeah, we have the 2 red 7s as well. And there you have my 4-of-a-kind production. Woot! So that is fantastic. If you guys want to learn how to do it, then what I would recommend is go check out my Magic Theory video that I did. I'll show it to you. Let's jump over here to this mode. Make sure that it's going to work, because that's part of why we started early. We want to get the flowing going here. Let's see, video. No, we got display, web camera. So it should have an activate button right there. There we go. And then that should go. Ah, there he is. Hi, how you doing? I have arrived. Okay. So now, see if anybody has joined us yet. Doesn't look like anybody has joined us quite yet. But that is okay. It's okay. We're not quite at 7 o'clock yet. I do have my phone here, so I can check things, but I don't want to keep referencing unless something's happening. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go to my channel. Oh wait, it should be right over here. Maybe not. Your videos. There they are. Okay. So today what we're looking at is we're going to be looking at the Tricky Day videos that I have done, as well as some of the content some other creators have put up. And what we want to do is we're going to look at them for the idea that we want to enjoy the magic itself and then see if we can see what they're doing, but we're not going to expose what they're doing. I'm just curious as to what my initial take would be some of these videos that I have, the newer ones I haven't caught up with yet. Okay, so we're looking at the Magic Theory video right here. It's called Swivel Double Retention plus the arm turnover is what you're going to see there. While we're here, why don't we go ahead and monetize this? I just uploaded that for my Trick a Day today. So we'll be taking a look at that one as well, because it's a newer one. And since we're right here, why don't we go ahead and take a look at it? So this is the video I just uploaded today. It is Corner Pocket. Now, let me go ahead and click on it, and I'm going to pause it real quick. Or once I actually get to the... Yeah, let's view it on YouTube. We don't want any ads playing. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and like that. Yeah, I like that. Pause. Okay. So there is no, because it is what you might call a short video, there is no actual, you can't zoom in, I don't think. Let's see if I can. No. Okay. Now, this particular video doesn't have any sound to it, and there's a reason for that. So I will continue to advocate for checking out Copeland Coins. Okay, you got Rick Holcomb, you got Jeff Copeland. They're a fantastic group of coin magicians over there. They just released a new brass box. So they released the $quarter one. So yeah, it's a tiny little box. It's fantastic. They just released it. Just released the video either today or yesterday. It's coming out on the 25th. So if you like the brass boxes, the Okito boxes, Okito, however you pronounce it, O-K-I-T-O. If you like those, go check it out. If you want to do some coin magic, they're the place to go. Check out Rick Holcomb. And before we get too much further into it, I did want to talk about something else. Opticks. Opticks. Something that through Vanishing Inc. or other retailers, if you're doing card magic, this is the thing to get. We will be showing something later on that we want you guys to know about. So let's jump into it. Let's go back over to our live stream. We do have one concur. Oh, Gabby, hi! Just stopped by really quick, dropping some support. Started watching your videos because of my brother. Hey, well, that is amazing. We absolutely love to see the support. And if your brother's watching, great, absolutely amazing. So I don't know how long you've been here. Not sure if you're still here. Things change so quickly, but thanks for stopping by. We'll be here. Anyway, we're going over this video. Sorry to get sidetracked with that. But anyway, Copeland Magic didn't do their live stream, I'm guessing because they were prepping for the release. And so what they did was they dropped an email out saying, hey, you guys should spend this time practicing. And so this is what I came up with. It's basically one of the options was to do the trick without saying anything. So I'm trying to convey what I'm doing with my hands only. So let's go ahead and take a look. Was a little blurry there, so couldn't quite see. There was a little bit of a mistake that I saw there that probably could have been a little bit smoother. This part here, yeah, I think that's fairly clean. I do make another mistake here that could have been okay, but time-wise, it's great. And then what's going on here? Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with that one either. Anyway, so that's Corner Magic. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at here. We'll just leave it here. We'll go back over to here. I'm not sure why I'm jumping all over the place. If it'll come back on. There he is. Okay, so let's just start with a little bit of unpacking of that. So that is Corner Pocket. I've done it on the channel before. Obviously, you're going to see these things coming out. And I added a little piece at the end there. But the overall idea for that particular trick was... tell you a little side story. I've tried to put one together in the past, but I haven't been able to actually successfully do it. So my last name, as you have probably seen since I've changed it, but it was Champlin. And so there's like this potential idea that I'm related to Charlie Chaplin, right? Whether it's true or not, I could use that to my advantage. Well, one of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to produce a magic show that was all visual, like the old-timey black and white, maybe put some of that music over top of it, and just do one of those, do like a magic trick like that. So that's kind of what the idea was, and I actually tried to do one in the past, but it got corrupted. It was probably a good 5 minutes long. It didn't quite work out. Anyway, that was last year. This year, that's what you've got. You've got me doing corner pocket, me doing a coin routine where a coin jumps into the pocket, and then it comes out of the pocket, and then it gets bigger. Good stuff, right? Okay, so let's jump back over here to anybody else on. I'm not seeing anybody else on. I did let David know that I would be on. So there's that particular trick. I don't want to go through every single one of my tricks. That was just the newest one I put up, and I feel like it was pretty decent. So why don't we jump back? We're not going to go through a whole bunch unless there's a lot of people on. I can go through every single video. But if you guys are interested, I got a coin one here, so let's see if I can find a card one. We can get rid of this particular window at the moment. So let's see, the 4 of a kind production I actually did at the beginning, but that wasn't a trick a day video. This was rubber bands. We can come back to that one if you want. This is the turnaround. Okay, yeah, not really seeing that one. Black and red. No, what's this? The invisible deck. I like this one. I want to watch this one, so we're gonna watch it. Anybody commenting? I'm not seeing anybody on. That's fine. I wonder if I can change that. Probably later. Anywho, so now this one is, to give you it's the Magician's setup. So this is actually the opener to the pre-production that I'm working on putting together for my first ever routine. So this is literally what I would do when I go out to perform.
Trick a Day May, day number 14. Today we're going to talk about the setup that I carry with me. So, in the left pocket, we actually have a standard deck of blue bicycles, and on the inside of that box, we carry a Sharpie. In the right pocket, we carry, yes, a second deck of standard bikes, as well as some funny money. Now, down here, we have my coin pouch, because what else would we put our coins in besides a nice little coin purse here? And on the inside, we have 3 coins, as well as a Sharpie. And there you have it. There is my setup. Hope you enjoyed, and remember, stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome. And we'll see you in the next one. Trick a Day May, day number...
So we also get this idea that my sign-off, which I actually have my deck right over here. Is that the right one? Nope, that's not the right one. Maybe I already have it out. I don't think this is the right one, because this is the one I have. See, I should have this ready. Oh, there it is. See, I told you, it's like right here. Anyway, so this is my sign-off deck for anybody who is interested. They are in pre-production. They've been in pre-production for a while, but the cool thing is I can use this deck. I got it from MakePlayingCards.com, MPC.com. We went through this whole cycle. We got them. I could potentially use these for Magic. They're kind of middle of the road. They're not bikes, but they got a matte finish. So they're pretty decent. As far as the feel of them, I would like to maybe do some different designs for the faces. But what they say on them is stay for the ribbon, and then stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome. And so there is my plug for my sign-off deck. If people are interested, this is what the box will eventually... No, I'm just kidding. No. Eventually we will get the boxes made and all that whatnot. So if you guys are interested in seeing a deck like that put together, go ahead and check out that video. There is a lot of people these days who have created cards, and they've done a fantastic job. Just a couple of people to list them off. First Dot Shop. At this point, I think they're almost mainstream. You got Nox by Alex Pandrea. Absolutely wonderful. House of Playing Cards. Then you have, as far as the independent people, I would call them independent, would be Kiergomes with Slow Hands. Absolutely wonderful deck. You've got Card Mechanic, Benit. He's got the Canis Lupus. Wonderful cards to have out. What else am I thinking? Also check Kickstarter, because they're constantly coming out with stuff. Some of my absolute favorite cards right here are Battle of the Gods. That was a Kickstarter that I should be getting a couple more packs of those pretty soon, and I'm excited. Or did I haven't got them yet. I don't know. Anyway, so we still got these cards out here. Let's go ahead and put these away real quick while I'm thinking about them. Okay, so that was my magician setup. So the idea is you come through, you present to them what's in your pockets. Okay, but I may or may not have something up my sleeve there. So I've set the scene, so to speak. I've given somebody the idea of what it is that I'll be doing. And even if I were to do that literally as I just presented it with the marker, with the deck, the 2 decks of cards, the money, and the coins, I have more than enough content on the table right there to last for an hour. Easy. So, do I have the tricks prepared? No, but you've got cards that can go all day. You've got coins that can go all day. The marker can be back and forth with everything. The money magic has ideas there. And if you get into a little bit of mentalism that it doesn't require any props, you're good to go. So just a little bit of an idea of something you can do. The marker production is a joke. And if you catch it, great. Because people will be like, oh, well, I saw what you did. And I'd say, well, good, you passed the test. For those of you who didn't see it, you're the real winners here today. You can make a joke out of it. You can just have a good time with it. So that is what that is. The production itself is a trick. The opening thing is the marker production. So, anywho, yeah. So there's that. Okay, so back up a little bit here. That is, I wanted to show you my opener. I have a list of things. Eventually, what I'll do is I'll put together my little blocks of like the opener, the introduction tricks, moving into the next tricks as I transition, and then doing my closer, and then ready to go for the wrap-up. And then I will practice each segment, and besides like the opener, but I'll have the other segments like the coin segment and the magic and the card segment will be able to interchange and basically change up the routine based on the situation. So that's what I want to be prepared for. Okay, so let's see if I can find one. Okay, this was a big one right here. So we did on day 13 we did magic spells. So I'm gonna watch that one, and then I want to go back to day 1 because day 1 is the same trick. If you guys picked up on that, day 13 was actually deja vu, but we did it differently. So let's see if anybody's on right now. I'll give it about 10 seconds. Is anybody currently in the chat? We got a concurrent viewer, so maybe that's good. The reason why I ask is because I want to know whether or not you want to watch the first episode or you want to watch the second trick. Which version do you want to see first? So I might get an answer. I might not. We'll give it a little bit of time. Do you want to watch video 1 or video 13, which is the deja vu video? It says I have a viewer, so we'll wait and see what they say. Based on what I'm seeing here, I haven't got to where I'm at yet. So I don't even know how far behind I actually am on this. No one is on? Well, I guess close up shop. Close up shop. I wonder what happens if I do this. Okay, what just happened when I did that is the question. Are we now live current or were we not live before? I don't actually know what's going on. I just fast forwarded my own video. So I'm not really sure where we're at. Maybe you can help me out. I got a little bit confused. Did it look like I fast forwarded? Or is it doing that? That's weird. Everything looks like it's normal. I just making sure maybe it paused. Did it pause? Anyway, okay. David's here, so that's a plus. We did have Gabby on, so thankful for that. We're just waiting to see when David responds again so we know how far behind we are. But it looks like this is playing slowly, if that makes sense. Nothing happened. Okay, so that's good. At least it's that's weird. You can kind of see it on the screen doing it, but it's not actually doing it in live in whatchamacallit, in real time. So David, let's do a count. We're gonna see how far behind we are. Whether it's 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Just go with option 1 or option 13 first. Obviously 13 being the second video that was posted. So do you want to see it from the original first, or do you want to see the next one? Okay, so I'm not actually... Oh, there he is. Next one. The next one. Okay, so we'll come down here. We'll go to 1. We'll watch 1 first, and then we'll go back and we'll watch the second one. So here we go.
So here we are again with the Trick a Day Made challenge. We're going to start off with my favorite magic spell. Let's go ahead and pick a card here. That'll be the 5 of diamonds. All we have to do is take that 5 of diamonds and lose it somewhere into the pack. Just like so. And now all we're going to do is we're just going to make a couple of piles. Just like that. Now we're going to spell out, F-I-E-E. O-F-D-I-A-M-O-N-D-N-S. Oh, that's the 7 of clubs. That's not quite right. Oh, it's a magic spell. Here we go. S-P-E. You got it. L and L. 5 of diamonds. So here we are again with the Trick a Day.
Okay, so just thinking about that from the perspective of, like, I saw the mistake that I made there, and it's a mistake that I'm trying to correct. Overall, I absolutely love this, just in general, because this is one of those tricks that it's a self-working trick, and it can work in the spectator's hands. Just because you see me do it, there is this really nice secret move that you can do that really accentuates that magic really nicely. So let's take a look at the next one. It'd be better if I could do this differently. I probably shouldn't have went through the studio to make this happen. It's going to bring me back here, but 13. This one's a minute long. See, magic spell Deja Vu. So let's see how this one compares to the first one.
Today we have the carvers to help us with a magic spell. So we'll just have a card selected at random for you, and that card is the 8 of diamonds. Now don't forget your card, because I have been prone to forget myself. Okay, so then we snap our fingers, and your card shall come to the top. Well, we're half right. We're half right. That's okay. This is a magic spell, so we're actually going to use a spell to make your card appear. Now we're going to use the Holy Trinity here, and we're going to make your card appear. 8 of diamonds. D-I-A-M-O-N-D-N-S. Nope, that's the Queen. Oh, we forgot the magic word. The magic word. Carve. C-A-R-V-E. Today we have the carvers to help us with them.
So besides seeing 95 likes on that video, when the previous video, let's take a look here, just out of curiosity, I think it tells me in the analytics here, So just looking at how this, what's this one here? Melting Rubber Bands, 591. 2000. I mean, we're talking the Deja Vu one got 2,787 views, 4 comments, 95 likes. Okay, and I had already done that trick initially. The only difference is I put Deja Vu in the title. So when I come down here to Trick of Day 1, the day 1 here, 21 views, 3 likes, no comments. Very interesting twist there, I would say. So just checking that real quick to see if anybody had commented. So you have this really strange thing happening, and it really comes down to like the picture, and let's see if we come here and we look at the so I just have me sitting there kind of in the background, and I don't really have a very good thumbnail, right? But if you come over to Deja Vu, you can kind of see that I've got my face there, making a gesture, and I could put Deja Vu in the title, which is these are the differences, and those differences apparently made a huge deal. So let's go with one more for the second. I think, was this a production? That's a new thing that I just got. Let's see, the pinky cut, phase ring. Well, let's go with phase ring. This one is very simplistic. It's an opener level trick. It's nothing. It's just for the fun of it, right? That's really why we do this. So I don't take it very seriously, but it's introduction ring magic at its best, really, because it's another one of those tricks that can either go or not go.
May, day number 6, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of some ring and some rope magic. But let me show you first off. We've got the ring. You've seen previously on the channel how the ring will actually jump from finger to finger. Watch this. Since there's already a ring there, it will actually jump back to the thumb, right? But we're going to elaborate on that today, because the ring is going to jump through this rope. Yeah, let's take a look here. So now the ring is about halfway along the rope. No trap doors, no cuts, no nothing. It's in the middle, okay? The rope goes over the top, like so. And the rope goes over like that. So now we have an X on the top. Yeah, an X on the top here. And the ring is already off and jumped to my finger. Absolutely fantastic. Trick of Day.
So yeah, this is a beautiful trick to do with a ring. The phase ring in and of itself, like I said, the very introduction to get it. And then it just jumps right to there. It's an opener. It's something to say, hey, let's warm it up a little bit, get the molecules moving. Let's check your eyes to see how perceptive you are, and then going into using the ring with an object, phasing through the object. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, we're actually going to take a look at last year's Trick of Day May videos as well. Let's see. Let's jump over to here. I still have, looks like David's still here, so that's good. If we go back over to our videos for this year, you can always check these out. We're about halfway through the video if we do about an hour today. But some of this other stuff, this is stuff that, like I just got this one. I just used that twice pretty much. Or actually, no, this was a... I really like this one. Let's take a look. That's part 1 and part 2 of a trick that you could do. You'll see what I got going on here. So let's see how well this actually turned out now that it's been a couple of days.
Trick of Day May, day number 10. We've got a 2-parter for you. We got a fantastic card trick coming your way. Hold on a second. There we go. I guess we're going to have to do some card magic tomorrow. But thanks for tuning in today for day number 10. Trick of Day May, day number 10. We've got a 2-parter for you. We got a fantastic card trick coming your way. Hold on a second. There we go. I guess we're gonna have to do.
I like it. I mean, this is a
tomorrow.
beautiful, beautiful
today
prop and a
number
beautiful
10.
trick that it just really accentuates the
Trick of Day May, day number 10.
the move. And it feels great. It's really big, so it's hard for me to actually use that here where I've got my computer set up. But if I were to have my podium table set up, it would probably work really nicely there. But I wonder if it would be too big for my little mat. So then you have that other problem. But I love this thing. So, by the way, these mats are absolutely fantastic. I haven't seen, or I haven't talked to Mike in a while. So I've talked to him a little bit on Instagram, but he hasn't been on. Was it Mike? I do apologize if your name isn't Mike. I just don't want to use your full name on air. Not to be confused with the other Mike. The one who sent me these. You know who you are if you're watching. Anyway, okay, so let's go back over to here and let's take a look at the second one to see what happened with that production. Now, it would have been nice to do that video all the way through, but I only get a minute with these shorts, so I had to be sparing with that time. And that took 20 seconds, and the other one took a minute, so here we go. So this is the ambiguous card. So this is something that I just learned based on something else that was sent to me. This was the duo trick to the trick that was sent to me by Mr. Doug Kahn. And here's the point where I plug Douglas Kahn over at conjure.com. Check out his channel. If you're not watching his channel, why aren't you watching his channel? He's absolutely fantastic. So either way, he sent me some stuff. I bought some stuff, and he sent me some stuff. But it was extra. It was legitimately, he sends extra stuff, and it's amazing. And so I learned the follow-up trick to the trick that he sent me. And so here is that trick. If it decides to load, here we go.
Trick of Day May, day number 11. We're going to try to squeeze this card trick into a minute because that is the theme of this trick, pressure. So let's go ahead and pick a card from the center real quick. That's going to be your card right there. And that card is the 2 of diamonds. Into the center of the deck it goes. We'll lose it just like that. But now, if we give it a little bit of a squeeze here at the bottom and a flick, your card will actually pop out of the center. But now you see it's smaller. Yeah, we've actually shrunk it down. But it's not just the front, it's actually the back as well. And so, if you take the pressure off, it'll actually become big once again.
Oof, that was rough.
Have to squeeze it and flick it in order to get.
Yeah. See, that's not good.
And
that's not good at all.
The trick the way that we started, we take the pressure off nice and slow, and you'll see the 2 once again. Trick of Day May, day number 11.
So that trick wasn't ready to be uploaded, and this is exactly what I wanted to catch, right? I wanted to call myself out for it. So this trick was not ready to be uploaded, okay? And I should have been practicing it more and more and more. But what happens is, and let's be for real, right? You get something, and everybody can be, you can say that everybody can be guilty of this at some point. I was excited about this trick because it was kind of the first one for me of its kind, right? The smaller card, and to partner it with the other effect, which I did not want to upload until I had it right. But this, I get out there for Trick of Day May, and I was excited, and you can see there was some really nice moments up there. I actually thought, I was like, wait a minute, that was smooth, that was good. And then as soon as you started introducing that new element, I just wasn't ready. So I'm calling myself out. That was not good. Not good at all, because you could clearly see what it was that I was doing. Now, that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to go until I saw a video of me totally messing up. And that is totally messing up, for sure. If you go back and rewatch that, you'd be able to see those moves clear as day. If you didn't see them the first time, then we'll go watch them again. You'll see it. So what I want to do now is I actually want to go back to last year to see if how much I've improved. Now this is the worst that we've seen here today of the new stuff. And I wasn't ready. I just learned it. But some of that other stuff was was pretty decent. I could see where I made some mistakes, but they weren't necessarily giving anything away. They were just mistakes that I was like, I better, clean that up a little bit. This was blatantly terrible. So let's take a look. Anybody commenting? Still one person on here. Go ahead and feel free to make any comments, David. I know if you're still watching. I check back periodically. So now we want to go back, and we want to go back to last year and take a look at my videos from last year just to see the difference. Now let's see. I have a lot of videos, so we're going to go with 50 at a time. Beginner magic with a twist. We're not here for that. Maybe one of these other days we'll actually we'll go through some of my videos if you guys want to. David, if you want to see. There might be somebody else on that, like on private mode or something. That's fine. Let's see. What's that? We forgot rubber bands. Yeah, because I did a. I haven't done music. I haven't done like a song in a while or singing in a while. Maybe I'll have to put together a song. Lots of stuff here. We've been doing videos a while. That's. Where are we at here? I could probably check the dates. That would work. Got to be in May, right? Because that's what. Here we are, May. I had just moved to the new house about this time last year. Think about, I was at the new house there, new house here. Let's go back to the first day, and we'll take a look at that first. David was actually in one of these videos, so you'll be able to see yourself, maybe. Trigger Day May, I was still at the old house. That's really funny and weird. I wasn't doing shorts back then either, so that's the other thing to keep in mind. Dedication, that one card trick. I'm curious as to what that one is. I really enjoyed doing that one. That was fun. If it was a short, it might have actually got more views. Maybe if I still have that thumbnail, I can reuse it. Trigger Day made the first day. That one card trick. I wonder, did I do it twice? I don't know. Let's check it out. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's 11. Sorry. Misread that. 1. Where is 1? Here you are. Spectrum Wave. So let's take a look at what my first Trick or Day May video was. 22 views, 5 comments, 5 likes, which is 100% likes. So I got some decent likes there. Let's go ahead and take a look. This is my Trick or Day May video from last year. And it's a full video. So that's why we're not going to go through. I've cut my tricks down to 1 minute. So I've really helped you guys out. So let's take a look here. Probably actually going to get an ad on this. Let's jump over
Not
to
sure if you're
David's
choosing
here.
the right credit card?
Perform on Saturday.
You've come to the right
He's
place.
really pushing for that.
Whether
I'm
it's
just going
dining-
to talk over this ad. Skip. Okay.
Howdy, everybody out there in YouTube land, and welcome back.
But you see how
We
different
are
we were last
behind
year.
On so many things. We had a life change recently. I just switched jobs, but that's okay. We'll talk more about that in the normal stuff. Today we've got Trick or Day May going
Look at
on,
that
and
background. That's
I gotta do
terrible.
2 videos, so let's jump right into it.
Look at this
is
mess
my
back here. I
version
can't even
of
see the
heat
trick
wave.
with
I'll
all
tell you
this
the name of it.
garbage.
I'll tell you what I call it at the end. Okay, but it is that heat wave effect,
Terrible.
which I will up top here. Boop. I learned
This
it
is
from
hanging
Scotti
out.
P.
Big pile
I just
over
watched
here.
this video, and this is the idea that I
Green
got.
screen in the back.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do something like this. We got a nice little N shape or semicircle.
Sorry, I
or
just
something
can't
you
even-
might call it a rainbow. To you, it looks more like a U.
I do miss
See
the table,
what I did
though.
there? So if I did something
over
like
there.
this, you'd actually get more of an N shape. Okay, but now you get to see the rainbow. Okay, we're going to go ahead and warm up the deck a little bit because that's what we're all about here. We're going to warm it up. Okay, that doesn't actually do anything.
I'm not sure what that means.
That just sounds cool. Here's how we warm up the deck. We go ahead and give it a nice little cut. We've got the King of Spades. Here is how we warm up. So the card underneath that has to be let's say the 10 of diamonds. Boom, it's the 10 of hearts. So we got the 10 right, but we didn't get the suit right. So let's try it one more time. Go ahead and give it a cut. Nope, I just cut it right back to where it was at. Nope, I just cut it right back to where it was at. Let's stop doing that. Okay, 5 of spades. This is the 5 of spades. That means the card underneath it must be the 2 of hearts. Yep, there it is. Okay, so we got the 2 of hearts. So now we got the suit right and we got the number right. So why don't we go ahead and give it a nice little cut, just like
oh,
so.
Sorry, falling asleep here. Hurry up, man. Do your trick. Come on.
And we'll give it a nice little cut for you.
Nice little cut for you. Okay.
And a nice little cut for you.
Not sure why you have to keep saying cutting.
This one is for me. Boom. Just
awesome.
like so.
It's all for you, apparently.
Now,
you just keep
here's what we've got to figure out. Okay? If we have warmed up the deck properly, and we've got the...
I'm feeling real uncomfortable with how many times you said warming up the deck.
Then this is what we need to do. Okay? So when we do something like that, okay, we've taken the 7 of spades. Oh, buddy. That's going to be your card. We stole it, okay?
I'm not sure
but
what's
it's right
going
there,
on.
and that's where it's going to stay. Then
lost the plot.
We're going to take a couple cards, see how we put it right next to that one. They just like to live together. So 4 here, and 4 here.
Heard somebody yelling in the background.
Let's go with 7. There we go. That is 6 and 7. We've got 7 cards. Why? Because there are 7. We've got the number 7, and we got 2 7s right in there, and there are 7 colors in the rainbow, if my math is correct. Now we're going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a mix, just like so.
Cool. Why? Why are you mixing them? You're looking right at them.
Okay, now we're going to space it out like a rainbow, just like that.
What was the point of mixing them?
Okay, you can even see that the ace of spades right in the center there has the rainbow colors on it, just for this purpose. Okay, and then we have your card right here.
Cool.
Okay, we'll go ahead and
so all these 7s, do you like 7?
Now what we're going to do
why it's 7 minutes
we
long?
are going to take the 7, the 10, the king.
We're actually doing something.
The ace.
Subtlety, I like that.
The jack, the 4, and of course the 7. And if this worked the way that it should have worked, we should be able to find your card no matter what we do. If we mix up the cards, we want to make sure that your card is not on top.
Okay, now I...
Okay.
Now we mix them again.
Just like so.
Stop mixing up the cards, will you?
So we're going to mix it until your card is not on top. We got that 7, that's fine. Okay, now all we got to do is find your card. If we warmed up the deck properly, we will be able to find your card very, very easily. Now, some of you are thinking that something isn't quite right here. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, man, I really should put a tie on. I would tie this together pretty well. Okay? But hold your thought. Hold that thought. Okay? What we have here is we actually have a bunch of cold blue cards over here. Ooh. And over here we have some lighter color cards, a purple and a more of a turquoise color that kind of change colors because they're next to this red hot card here. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Something is about to be revealed. Okay? If we take these cold cards over here, 10... I'm
really falling asleep now. Hurry up. How many minutes are left here? 2 minutes.
We take these
2
minutes
cards
that are kind of warmed up a little bit. We go with the king and the jack. That leaves only 1 card.
It's the 7.
The hot card. That's the card that we've been dealing with. That's the one that's in the hot seat. That is the one that we decided was your card. The 7.
Okay, cool.
Spades.
What's the rest
So you
of
have
this
it. This
nonsense?
was the Spectrum Wave, okay? If you are familiar with the deck, this is the Spectrum deck.
What are you doing for 2 minutes?
All of the cards.
Okay, enough of that nonsense. Sorry. This guy got on my nerves. You see the runes, yeah. That was, you're not even there yet. But when you get there, you're going to be as disgusted as I am. That was terrible. How far behind am I? I don't even know where you're at. Yeah, you're way back there. disgusting. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Anyway, Let's get rid of that. Get that off the screen. I don't ever want to see that again. At all. That was garbage. I'm going to have to redo that just because of how bad that was. I'm going to redo that tomorrow. That's going to be redone tomorrow. And it's going to be so much better. Guaranteed. Anyway. Let's see. What else we got here? A lot of card stuff. I was very big into cards. I do want to see if we did the phase ring last year. I think we did. Curious about... Oh, okay, that's what it was. Because it was a breakdown of that trick that I did. Yeah, Sword of Dragons is one of my favorites. Magical Keys, I believe... I don't know if I did phase ring. I don't even know if that's what it's called. That's just what I call it because it's like phasing. It's cool. Pass through. No, Silk Purse. Rubber Band, Spectrum Wave. Yep. Okay, so let's take a look here. There's some rope magic, which I haven't done this year because I don't do a whole lot of rope magic. I don't dislike rope magic. I'm just not. It's not there for me. If I sat down and actually did it, I haven't used the 7-Elevens in a while either. Magical Keys. Let's take a look at it. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Ain't nobody got time for that. Come on. What are you doing to me? And he's still over here talking about, he's still talking about Spectrum Wave, and we're moving on. 9 minutes? What do you think you're doing? You don't... This is why people don't watch your channel.
Don't advertise on Google Ads or Facebook before blocking click fraud with Pixies. Not a fun fact. One out of...
that. Look at me.
Howdy, everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to another Trick-A-Day Me video. This is number 8.
I had to look at my watch.
Has a little
see that watch? It's a nice watch.
What day it is.
David.
That's how I keep track of this. So this trick has already been done by Scotti P and by Doug Kahn. Today, I believe Doug Kahn did it. Scotti P did it a couple days ago. I implore you, go check out their versions.
We're actually going to be taking a look at the Scotti P stuff.
Phenomenal.
Soon.
Even the one that I watched today from Doug Kahn blew my mind somewhat.
A little bit of nasalies there.
The effect itself.
Your beard looks nice.
Gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Your hair, though.
That's our new word. Okay. So you're gonna want to go check it out.
Yep. We're gonna go. And then I'm skipping. I'm not watching like I did the last one.
Or that just isn't the same. People look at me. They think, who's this joker? Anyway, so we've got
That's what I'm thinking.
A corded hang. It's most
just
likely
do the trick.
It's going to be. Let's get started. Anyway, so for this trick, basically, back in the day, you could take your keys.
Look, I'm about to blow your mind right here. I'm about to blow your mind. I got a little bit of a. Let's jump over here real quick. We're gonna come right over here. Boom! I'm gonna blow your mind. This you won't even know what to do with yourself after this. Watch this. We're gonna make this ring, and we're gonna make it go through. And that's still a better trick than me last year. Sorry. Not sorry. Just had to do it. And we're back.
And you can put it right onto your headphones, just like that. And now, you've got yourself a nice little ranged weapon. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's funny.
So what you'd actually do is you could take and lock these in your hand, and then you could wrap these around just like that, and then you can wrap this one around as well. Just don't bump your table when you're doing that. And now you've got this really solid right in here. But if you want to open your door, you just got to pull it right out of your hand because it's actually gone from right over here. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed.
So what'd you do for 8 minutes?
I think I learned this from Jay Sankey. I think if somebody knows what you're doing, the tricks are just a bonus. Games you played as a kid, there was a lot of stuff. And I will chuckle and laugh at things that other people... And that's part of my persona, One thing that we don't want is the reason...
One thing we don't want is to listen to you talk for 6 minutes.
I don't even, like, as far as sharing secrets, that's not the point. Like, the whole... This is stuff that everybody has access to. Because we're having fun. That's what it's all about. And all they're trying to do... No matter where you are, no matter who you are, no matter what job you have, this is something that every single person in the
this guy's
entire
just
world
talking. I mean, he's...
can have...
Yeah. No. Get that out of here. Anyway, let's take it a video that's not half hour long here. Let's go with... This is 3 minutes. 2 minutes for blackjack. The dinosaur one is 9 minutes. What are you doing, clairvoyant? I'm curious. That's a minute and 50. This one could have probably easily have been a minute. Let's take a look at this one. Checking on David. Yes, killing time. It's called padding the runtime. Actually, I think there is one. There is padding the runtime, I think. Let me check this one after that one. Now that I actually saw your comment, however long ago you put that, I was just watching, 45-minute trick video. Killing time.
Hi, we're Casper, and we make award-winning mattresses delivered right to your door. With a 100-night trial and free...
Oh, howdy, everybody out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to day number 19.
Not sure if there was an accent.
I wasn't going to test
an advertisement
this
going on down there.
Spongy ball. No, doesn't. Okay, no, we're gonna do a little bit of a magic trick today. We're gonna make this ball disappear. Yeah, this one right here. Okay.
What ball did you think?
Go ahead
back
and
here?
squeeze it into the hand real tight. Okay. And it's gone. It's gone. I promise you, it's gone. I'll even check. Okay, it's gone. You don't believe me? Okay, you're right. It's still right here. But that's okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to do some magic. We're going to actually pass the wand through the hand, right? Just like that.
Flash. I'm so flash again.
Sweaty, so
what? 2 for the price of 1.
Let's see here.
Did
the magic happen? Let's find out. Hacha! Nope, still right here. Trick's still a work in progress, so why don't we...
Did I trick myself? Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute.
Let's go ahead and put this right in here. We're gonna...
Now I don't trust you.
Pushing the wand through the hand.
Flash. Okay. Flash.
Like it's kind of dry, I guess. And let's see what we've got here. Hacha! It's still in the hand.
Okay, but it was still good.
You didn't see that coming. But if you did, awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, because you're clairvoyant. And me and you, we need to see what else we can see in the future together. That'd be fun, I think. So remember, stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome. And I'll see you in the next one.
That was not terrible. That was not terrible at all. I got a laugh out of it. I just wish I hadn't flashed that second time, because the flash the first time set it up perfectly, because I'm like, oh, I saw what you did. And then, that was good. And it was quippy, too. We're talking 1:50. That was actually pretty decent as far as where I'm at now. I enjoyed that. Just the for myself anyway. I don't know if you enjoyed that, but I thought that was funny. Yeah. Okay. So we're looking for padding the runtime. I believe I actually did one. I'm curious to see what I did for Mother's Day last year and this year. Tally hoes, knock knock jokes, pass through, silk purse, rubber band, spectrum wave. Okay, so I'm not seeing it there. Wore a red shirt a lot, unless I was doing all those videos the same day. Probably. That's what I do sometimes. Just looking for let's see. That's when I started doing that the music stuff. Key to Life, CM prediction, sunrise. Oh, padding the runtime. Here it is. 4 minutes and 35 seconds. That's not terrible, but let's see. Well, let's see what I did. Before I get too far, what's killing? Yeah, 2 viewers. Yay! This is good stuff. I'm so far behind. I'm not sure where I'm at in terms of the actual video. Oh, you guys are seeing that right here. I got to keep checking back to make sure you're not lost. Is it paused? Why is it paused? I don't know what's going on. You guys are probably seeing it in real time, I hope. Yeah, it looks like everything's still working fine. So padding the runtime. After we do this one, if you want to see David and whoever else is watching when you get to this point, I will have to do a synchronicity thing. I hope you guys are caught up here. I don't know how far behind you are. But then we'll jump into looking at some other people real quick. And I do want to take this time to thank you for watching and, subscribe. Click the buttons, because it feels good when you click buttons. Serotonin, maybe? I don't. Padding the runtime. So I promised this year that I wouldn't be doing padding the runtime as a gag, because I do tend to ramble as it is.
Howdy, everybody out there in YouTube land. I do apologize. We're still in the midst of getting everything squared away. But I've got my little display table here. We can kind of see it. I've already taken the liberty of taking the 4 jokers out because we're not going to need them. Yeah, this deck has 2 black jokers and 2 red ones for some reason. We want to just make sure that we give the deck a nice little mix.
Okay.
Okay. Then we're just going ahead and pick a card here.
Seems fishy.
In the center. Take a look at that.
Mm.
Okay.
Should have guessed.
That is the 7 of diamonds.
Not sure why you put it back like that.
Still the 7. And over here we actually have a little black box. Let me show you that. Okay. Nice little black box there. We're actually going to take your 7, place it into the box.
Why is it face down?
And we're going to close the box up. Okay.
Okay, makes sense.
Now, we're going to come back over to the cards here.
But why?
Now, we've put your 7 in the box.
Yep.
Now, it would be pretty magical if I could actually get it out of the box without touching it and putting it back in the deck.
I suppose.
Now, of course, I'll tell you this. I may lie, but I would never cheat. The card is actually in the box. Let me show you.
But you just lied.
You said you would lie. I may have stolen it and put it in the deck because I reached right for it. Let me show you here. Your 7 is still right there in the box, okay? Still right there in the box.
Okay. I can see it. I believe you.
So we'll leave that right here. It's open, and you can still see it right there, clearly, right there in the box. Okay?
Yeah, I can see it.
Now we're back over here.
You're showing me 20 times. Shuffling again. Okay. Not sure why.
We're just padding the runtime. That's all we're doing, just padding the runtime. Okay.
Why?
So now here's what we're going to do. We're going to count down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this would be the 7th card, but we're actually going to take your card here. We're going to take your card, and we're going to put it face up right there in the pack, and then we're just going to cut the rest of the cards on top.
Okay.
Okay. Again, we're going to cut the cards to the table. Oh, so you cut right to your card. We don't want to do that. That wasn't a magic trick. We're trying to lose it in the pack.
Okay, then stop guiding the deck. It's lost.
Okay.
What are you reaching behind you
The
for?
magic is done. We're going to be able to find your card. All we're going to do is we're going to cut again. We're going to cut until we find your card. Here we go. We'll just spread out right there. So we found your card.
Wait, what?
So now what we're going to do is we're going to take your card and we're going to put it into the pack.
But why?
Padding the runtime, people. Haven't you been following along? That's the name of the trick, padding the runtime. Okay. Now this whole time we've been messing with
Okay,
this
you finally explained it.
Okay. This whole time we're going to come right over here for you. That's why we have this distance, so we can actually do a close-up here for you. Now we're going to spread through the deck.
Thought you were doing a close-up trick.
Really slow. 3 of diamonds, 5 of hearts, 6, 4, 5, 6.
Slow.
There's a 7, right? We're going to put that to the front. 3s, jack, king, queen. Okay, we found your card. You're the only card in the pack.
There's 52 cards in the pack.
And we knew this was your card because it's the only blue card in the pack.
Oh, okay. Color change. Gotcha.
So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome. And we'll see you tomorrow for a fantastic live stream. We're going to have this whole thing hopefully set up. We're going to have multiple different stations going on so that we can quickly reach what we need to do. Every time we do a live stream now, we try to kind of follow in the steps of the greats, right? We want to have our rope ready. We want to have some ring magic. We want to have some
You haven't really followed
cards. We
through
want
on
to have
that,
everything so we can kind of practice as we're going
well,
along.
your trick was over.
Plus, we're going to be doing that
30
giveaway.
seconds ago.
And there might be singing. You know, maybe. I don't know. So, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, so padding the runtime.
Imagine if manufacturing
Nope, knock that off right now. Okay. Yep, so still here. It looks like we had a second viewer, but they left because, padding the runtime got to them. This keeps falling back here. So let's double check here. We're looking at our time right here. So 10. We're seeing, I probably should have prefaced that. Go ahead and if you're here and you're watching, I'm just trying to sync the chat with my video so I know how far behind you are. So go ahead and drop a comment, and I'm looking at my time at 30. 30 seconds. So I'm pretty sure it's David. That's fine. If anybody else is here, great. We'll catch up with you here. Not sure why it's extra slow tonight. Usually it's about 15-20 seconds, so we're coming up on 20 seconds right now. So nothing yet. So yeah, how far behind are you? I'm just curious as to where you're at there. It would be interesting if it actually told me where you were at when you were watching. Yeah, because we did have a couple of times a second person has jumped on, which is great. I think that works out pretty good. Yeah, we're at 8 o'clock, so I do want to move into the next segment. So I'm just waiting to see if this is where you're at right now. Then I should be asking the question pretty soon. So about right here. So I should be seeing a chat pretty soon, is my guess, which means you're about a minute behind. There you T. Okay. So you're like almost a minute behind me, which is very strange. So if I go here, and then we go up to here, and we type in trick Wait, is that all my stuff? Yeah, we probably don't want to do that. I'm going to go here, YouTube. So we're going to pick out a couple of people. We're going to watch their new videos and see what they're doing. And then we're going to go from there. So there's my live practice right there for anybody who's interested. You can see some videos here. Blacklist. I don't know what this is. I usually just click on this and go to save for later. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not interested because I don't know what it is. Yeah, I like Naruto, so that's good. Okay, so we're going to go to Trick-a-Day May. Perfect, right there, ready for us. Jump right into it. You see mine pop up first. I tried to go to like incognito or something like that, or something that would, so mine wouldn't show up. But here, okay, Scotti P is going to be the guy, right? He is absolutely phenomenal. I actually have a clock on the wall. Let's see if we can pause this real quick and see if you can actually see it. Here. Activate. Wonder Powers, activate. Nope, it's over here. So Scotti P's getting a big shout out here. Here's one of his, well, if my light would, there we go. Who has 2 thumbs and bloody loves magic. So there is that. As I've pointed out in the past, if I can get it back on the nail now. There we go. I do want to change this setup a little bit here and get a little bit further away and get my books and stuff back over here. Not like what we saw in those other videos. We don't want that. We don't want the mess behind us again. That was not good. That was kind of gross. Anyway, back over to here. Here we go with the announcement. Scotti P. Announcement. Trick-a-Day May. I wonder what he's got going on. Oh, wait a minute. That's the announcement for doing Trick-a-Day May. And then you can see he's up on day 18. Day 18. Don't forget, tomorrow we're doing the Spectrum Wave Trick. And we're going to do it under a minute. Not whatever I was doing it. 7 minutes and 44 seconds. Here we go. I might actually have to relearn it because I think I just made that up. Well, not the idea of it, but I just made up the handling. Here we go. We're gonna go with the new one, which is moving mess. I haven't watched it yet, so here we go. Scotti P, mid-strength magician.
It's Trick-a-Day May, so let's get cracking.
Memento Mori is nice.
I'm using Memento Mori cards for this one just because I like the back design on these. And this is going to be a demonstration in how to neatly shuffle and how to messily shuffle cards. So an orderly way and a disorderly way, if you like.
Okay.
So we're going to split the deck in half to start with. An orderly way would be to take some cards facing the same way and weave them together.
Makes sense.
Orderly. A disorderly way would be to take them and flip them upside down,
right,
and back to front.
Chaos.
And make a giant mess, so that we've got cards that are facing up to back. We've got cards that are facing down to front. And we've even got cards somewhere in here. There might be an example of cards that are back to back. So this is the messy pile, and this is the neat pile.
That was an interesting.
But what if we took a card from the messy pile and moved it over to the neat pile? Well, unfortunately, it means the mess comes along with it. And it actually removes the mess from the messy pile. Trigger Day May, day number 18. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next one, because there will be another one coming tomorrow. I'm Scotty P, the Mid-Strength Magician, and I still bloody love magic.
That was great. I mean, and that's the kind of stuff that I want to achieve. Getting to the point that I'm at right now, I've got some stuff that I'm happy with, but that was clean. That was to the point. That was fairly well set up. I loved it, and I mean, I understood the premise, but I would have to rewatch it in order to figure out what he did if I could. I mean, and that's what I like. When I watch these videos, I kind of want to feel the magic. You know, I want to see what's going on, and trying to figure it out is secondary to enjoying the initial magical moment. So, very nice, Scotty P. Big shout out. He's got dad joke for day number 3. But we're going to jump over here, and I don't know if Bob Possible has actually uploaded anything to YouTube for Trick or Day May. I know he does. Oh, yeah, okay, he's got stuff. Good. Fantastic. I'm not subscribed. Oh, sorry about that. I usually watch. I mean, you're on Instagram or TikTok. I don't have you on here. Well, I feel bad, and I've corrected that mistake. So let's go to videos, and we're going to go to it. I don't know if I've really watched. See, he's got day 10 up on here. This was from last year, so you even get to see some of the stuff he did last year. So let's go with day 10.
Last year for day 10 of Trick or Day May, it was so bad that I can do pretty much anything I want. So I'm going to do a trick with a box of matches. So the thing I hate about matches is that most of the time you see someone use them, they light the match, they light the grill, maybe they light a candle, whatever. They throw it away when they're done, though, and I think that's wasteful. There's still most of a match here. You should be using it again. Last year for day 10 of Trick or Day May.
So the story behind Bob Possible is he got started in 2020, which is absolutely phenomenal. So during the shutdown, around that time, he was practicing cardistry. And he tells it way better. But so he was doing cardistry for about a month, and every time he would show somebody something, and he was learning some pretty advanced stuff, they would just be like, oh, well, show us a trick. And he's like, no, I do cardistry, which is, some cardistry is difficult. You have to spend hours and hours and hours. So he's spending all his time, and people are just like, oh, I just want to see card tricks. So he's like, okay, card tricks. So now he's a full-blown magician. So by the end of either 2020 or 2021, midway through 2020, last year when he was doing Trick or Day May, I believe he went, I don't know if it was full-time or he started doing magic full-time. He had a job, but he was also doing magic. But this guy's a success story during COVID. This is amazing. This is what you like to see. He's really set up his persona. He's got some really beautiful tricks. This one is nice. We're actually going to go back to Scotty P's, which is right here. But we're going to add a comment right here. I'm going to say, great trick. Watching it live. Make sure there's no misspellings. Like that, because I always like your own stuff. Then we're going to come over to here. Expand that because we want to put a comment. And don't forget to like. And make sure we're subscribed. Yep, we're subscribed. Okay. Nicely done. Cool trick. Yeah, we're going to like these. Like all that stuff. Here we go. There we go. Scotti P does it again. Not sure what he is doing, but he does it beautifully. My question is, let's see if I can find an emoji that fits here. I always like the one with the question mark. See if I can find the question mark. Question mark. Mind blown would be good. Maybe the monocle one. Monocle with the mind blown. Perfect, because it's classy, but my brain is also melted. So, perfect. And then, just because we said it for Bob Possible, we'll say beautiful. And we're going to go ahead and thumbs that up. So, Scotti P, he's done some really great stuff as well. He lives pretty close to the Magic guys in Australia, so he's got some people close to him that he can kind of partner up with. I'm not sure of how. I think because Jason moved to Sydney, so he's not right in the same area. But Scotti P also had a series that he was doing called Robbie. You'll have to forgive me. I can't quite remember what it was. Robbie something. Robbie, not Scotti P, but it was Robbie D. So there's the Magic Guys. Not sure why I said it like that. The Magic Guys. Let's see. Playlist. Mid-strength magician. This guy's fantastic. So check him out. Okay, enough of the accent. You're fine. See if we can close this. Forgotten Gems Project. He actually sent me the PDF. He's got some good stuff in there. I think he only did half of it, so if, I'll have to ask him if he's finished it. The other half. That's his playlist. So let's see if we can go back to his videos. Robbie D. That's what it was. Robbie D. I did not participate in the Tarbell Challenge, and I feel so bad about that. This was during the second half of last year where we actually heard in the video a lot of things changed for me at that time, and working, was changing jobs and moving, and it had just had a toll on me that I couldn't keep up with all the stuff I want to do. But yeah, go ahead and check out. It looks like he's only done a couple of it. He's got Robbie D coming in the Tarbell Challenge. He does a little like magic spoof videos. It's wonderful. Hopefully he goes back to doing it in the future, because it's hilarious. So okay, we are at 8:13. We're gonna come back over here. You need an intro. Actually, let's take a look here. I put together an intro. I could do a new one. It's not, all that amazing, I'd say. Wait for it to load. I was using it for a while on my videos, and then I had to reset it. So I'm doing live. I'm live right now, just in case anybody wanted to know. YouTube is weird. Some of the stuff that's on here really. I got a heart from Scotti P. Look at that already. He saw that, and I am live. Anyway, Magic Anagram. Doug's also doing some stuff. Jay Sankey just uploaded some stuff. He was live 3 hours ago. I got a comment there. Yeah, good stuff. My intro. That's what I want to look at. The intro that I was using. Let's see if I can find it. Actually, I think it's... I think it was here. It might have been in the other one. Manage videos, where you change the location of things. I think it actually, there's a section that says what do new people watch, and I think I had my intro. Maybe not. It loads. No. This is my channel content, so I guess that's fine. It's better to see it here. I did upload, it was a while ago, so let's see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. Nope, that's not it. That looks like a... No, it's a live. But it would be on that because it's this, I think it's that thing. Nope, that's not it. Must not have been using it very long. This guy looks creepy. Intentional, obviously, but... So this is all newer stuff. Looks like 1 month ago, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, 2 months. So let's look before that. Battle of the Gods. This guy looks pretty rugged. Look at that guy. Back there in the winter, apparently. As you can tell, I'm growing out my hair. So there's a journey happening here. What happened there? You can tell I shot these videos back to back, but I did a camera trick to have a shirt appear. Yeah, I like that. I thought that thumbnail was pretty good, but apparently I only got 49 views on it. How long ago was I using it? Because I know I did it. I had it saved on my thing. I thought I uploaded it. See, this was Trick or Day May last year, and I know it wasn't that far. But I thought I actually uploaded my intro. And I know I was... Yeah, I was here when I did it. So it wasn't that long ago when I started using it. Back with Emily's Slights. That thing, I only had it for a day. That didn't last very long. Got all tangled up. Magic Orthodoxy, he's a good channel to watch. I want to say it was on here, but I don't know. Don't look at this. Nope, ignore that. Just skip it. Come on. There we go. You're live. It says 30 seconds of...
When we are talking about activity, join together in one big community and build a major city. Could even be a monotonicity. Because we all can reach for Yosemite. What a pity with the city bitty witty, making us all just a little bit giddy when we all have the possibility. Now let's begin. We don't lose or win. Nobody messing with the mighty Jin. Now let's give those cards one more spin. With the rising of the sun, we search out for some fun. In all directions we can run in search of some fun. It's all about positivity for the sanctity. Let's all have some cooperativity. Come on, it's all about inclusivity. When we are talking about activity, join together in one big community and build a major city.
So we are live. It says 30 seconds of live.
Because we all can reach for Yosemite. What a pity with the city bitty witty, making us all just a little bit giddy when we all have the possibility. Now let's begin. We don't lose or win. Nobody messing with the mighty Jin. Now let's give those cards.
So many things going on, but why don't we go... Yeah, this is probably fine. So I can see myself here on my... Okay, so that's not... That was the music that I did for my intro, but it wasn't quite the intro. I think it's only 30 seconds.
In gust, be there, you must.
And that's another music thing that I did there. It would be on one of these.
Galaxy, but these are the nebulas, right? Howdy, everybody out there in YouTube land.
Where I'm pretty sure it was on them because I did it with OBS. Well, this doesn't look like OBS. Okay, back when I started using OBS. I think it was when I first moved over, to here. So there's that. So now I'm back to this. Let's see if I've got it on this one.
We search out for some fun. In all directions we can run in search of some fun. It's all about positivity for the sanctity. Let's all have some cooperativity. Come on, it's all about inclusivity. When we are talking about activity, join together in one big community and build a major city. Could even be a monotonicity. Because we all can reach for Yosemite. What a pity with the city bitty witty, making us all just a little bit giddy when we all have the possibility. Now let's begin. We don't lose or win. Nobody messing with the mighty Jin. Now let's give those cards one more spin. With the rising of the sun, we search...
Howdy, everybody. So that is my intro, and that is going to be a wrap for this video. Back over here. Deactivate. Activate. Final thoughts on what we saw today. There was so much more content that we could have gone through, but I wanted to show you Bob Possible and Scotti P. They both have something great to offer. Go check them out. Don't forget to check out Copeland Coins for the new Alkido box, but also just all things coins. They're absolutely amazing. Don't forget to check out Vanishing Inc. for Opticks. If you're into card magic, check it out. And of course, Doug Kahn. You got to be watching Doug Kahn. Vinny over at Card Mechanic. Magic Orthodoxy for all of your new reviews and all that good stuff. He's doing giveaways every single month. Check it out. And check out the Magic guys because they are great. You got Josh Norbito and Jason Marr. And they do offer some really fantastic stuff with their Patreon, I believe they're still doing, but you have access to the Discord. Doug Kahn has a Discord. Vinny has a Discord. They've all got Discords. You can communicate together. One of the great things, Bob Possible actually, if you wanted to do it, I have not taken him up on it yet because being busy, but also kind of a little nervous to really jump into the performing kind of aspect of things, which I shouldn't be at this point, but I still am. So you could definitely do a Discord, jump on and do like a Magic Jam with them. Magic guys were doing Magic Jams on a monthly basis. I don't know if they still are, but Bob Possible would be more than happy probably if you want to do Magic together, go check it out. It's very good stuff. I'm going to cut back over here real quick to the live, and we are about a minute behind, so I'm going to give it a minute, maybe a minute or a minute and a half. And we'll wait for David to... Any final thoughts from you, David? We saw some really great stuff on here, so it's going to be about a minute away. So we're looking at 1:30:20 if he's still a minute behind. And we'll go to there. We got a second viewer popping in here. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know where you are in the mix of things. We do seem to be about a minute behind. We're doing final thoughts right now. Let me go ahead and edit this while we're doing some final thoughts, because this isn't a live practice. This was Trick a Day May review. Boop boop. Now let's get rid of that. Check out Bob Possible and Scotti P for their Trick a Day videos. Copeland Coins for all things coins. Vanishing Inc for the new Opticks. Okay, Vanishing Inc for Opticks. Good deal. No restrictions. It is entertainment. I hope you guys are. Are you not entertained? You know. I have 3 viewers. What? People are starting to jump in here, and we're at the end. I mean, I can maybe do some magic for you for a couple minutes, but I gotta go. But we will do this again. If people are showing up, we'll do some lives, and we'll have people show up, and we'll talk shop or magic, you know. So, we're waiting for comments right now. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, for some reason my video is about a minute behind. I do apologize for that. We will try to correct it in the future. I'm not really sure what we can do. I know in the past it's been only like 20 seconds behind. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are checking us out, feel free to watch. What we did today was we went over my Trick-A-Day videos from last year and this year, a couple of them back and forth, to try to find some flaws. And we did. We found some. And we want to improve on those, because you always want to watch your stuff and make sure that you're correcting that stuff as you move forward. And we watched a couple of videos from some other great magicians that are also doing Trick-A-Day May. So go ahead and check out those individuals. I put them in the description. And we just did some announcements for some stuff that's coming out. Copeland Coins. Not sure why I'm mispronouncing it now. Copeland Coins with Jeff Copeland. They just came out with a new Okido box, and then a new brass box for coins, and then Vanishing Inc has the Opticks. I'm trying to avoid saying the guy's name because I can't. Harin Oink. I do apologize. I'll have to look up how to say his name. But go check out Opticks if you're into card magic. Entertainment. We've got somebody watching. David. It says there's a second person watching, which is absolutely amazing. We're just doing some Q&A right now. I know we're so far behind, but I do have to go here in about 30 seconds, if that. So I'm just waiting for comments to roll in. I do really appreciate people stopping by. We did see the intro. I do have the intro and can potentially start adding it again to more of my videos if you guys want to see that intro, or I can put something new together. Just keep it fresh. Oh no! But yeah, at 8:30 we're gonna call it good. I've been here for an hour and 34 minutes. We'll say when it strikes an hour and 35 seconds. which obviously that's not going to give us a minute if anybody's going to post something. I just want to give you time, and I don't want to miss a thing. Yeah, I went there. Let's see if we can end it on a good note here. Speaking of Okito boxes, let's see if we can do something fancy here. David has seen this before. A lot of people have. We have 3 coins here. That's what we have, 3. 3 coins. 1, 2, and 3. Now if we put the lid on here like this, and then all we have to do is just put it right up here on top. And all we do is just wave our hand over, and the coins actually fall out through the hand. It's actually kind of crazy. I'm not sure why it does that. It kind of does the same thing this way here. If you've got it in the hand like this, and you just rub it, it'll actually go up through the top as well. But I had to catch it. I had to catch it in the middle. Yeah, I had to catch it in the middle. So just doing a little bit of coin magic for you here as we close out the Okito box. I do have the gold coins. I've got 3 of those here. This particular box, I believe, is the $50 box. Right over here. The $50 fits in there nice and perfectly. The interesting thing is I only have 2 $50. I guess you can kind of count the Mexican centavo for the same size, but it's a little bit smaller. So I only have 3 coins that would really work in there to a certain extent, of the same size. I do need to pick up some more $50. But for now, I like using that color, you know, the gold coins in there, because it looks the same. 3 viewers, 3 lucky viewers. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Padding the Runtime. That's a little inside joke. You'll have to go back and... It's an hour and a half. I mean, if you got time, you can watch it. Hopefully it's good quality content. I do really appreciate the people here. We had Gabby on earlier. There are some moments that you probably can skip through. For instance, when we were looking at last year's content, it was I was doing a trick, and apparently, I guess my idea last year was to just do like the trick at the beginning of my normal video. So I'd do a trick, and then I'd have a 10-minute video. Or some of those videos were like 8 minutes long, and it was just one trick, and I'm like,